Hey, howdy! I'm back. We're doing some more Yumatuki. Today's gonna be interesting, I think. I'm gonna be doing some dailies, and then once that's done, I kind of want to go and see some of the new Intelligence Casino areas. No promises on seeing all of them, because a lot of them aren't even on the wiki yet, but I'll try my best with the ones that I saw. So, the docket is the dailies, so Loquat Orchard and Drenched Passageways. I have no idea what this vending machine is, so I'm gonna skip it. And maybe someone says it in chat, and I can do a hard pivot into trying that. And then the path that I want to go, that's like the big, long, complex path, goes through Auguries of Innocence to tunnels to Impossible Train Car. The one downside I've noticed with Intelligence Casinos worlds is that a lot of them are... Oh yeah, it's up here. Doesn't the music get like a little brighter if you flip this light switch? There we go. The trouble with Intelligence Casino is that there are a lot of one-way paths, and a lot of, like, areas that are only accessible if you come in through specific entrances, to my understanding. So, I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work. But my goal here is Pulsating Yellow Passage. Okay. I need to remember how you even get over there. Oh, no, I'm going... This is the wrong way. This is, over where Bodacious Rotation Station is. But yeah, things have been good. I've been reading more Homestuck. I have finally made it through Act 4 of Homestuck. And I'd like to share with you a funny little statistic about Homestuck that I heard from a friend. I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but it's been corroborated that it's, like, kind of accurate. So, Homestuck technically has, it has 7 acts, I want to say? The end of Act 4 is roughly a third of the way through in terms of raw page count. And is also apparently... Oh, Lemon World. On top of that, it is a quarter of the way through in terms of raw page count, and it is roughly... Or no, closer to a third of the way through for raw page count. Roughly an eighth of the way through in terms of dialogue. That is terrifying. There's even a specific character that I've seen them around, and they have talked pretty extensively with some of the characters, but I've not been formally introduced to them. That has the most, I think they have the most dialogue of any character, and I met them like the equivalent of like 5 minutes ago, and they have the most dialogue in the entire comic. And that scares me. So we'll see on that. I wonder what else is even in here. It's worth a check, right? Ah, Somber Waterfront. And then whatever the hell this is. Oh, Polygon Mazescape. Cool. This leads to Salt Shoal, Quarter Flats. Okay. This is the place that's like a little mini puzzle that you have to plug it, and then you have to use Terra to make it rain. Okay. Next one's gonna take a minute. This is going through up to Drenched Passageways, so it's Geometry World, Mossy Stone Area, Desolate Park, Red Strings Maze, Budding Life World, Funky Dusky Hall, Dusty Pinwheel Path, Drenched Passageways. Should be fast-ish. I remember some of these areas are a bit of a headache, but Mossy Stone area is not that bad if you like know what you're looking for. No, this isn't even what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Stone World. This is just an area. There's no funny business here, which I appreciate. No, like, you have to use glasses, and because it's Tukey, the game does not tell you you need to use glasses. And then you need to use crossing, and you just have to... Crossing, it feels a little bit more obvious, though, because that room's full of chasers. But I suppose that's besides the point. And then... Red Strings Maze. Okay, I remember parts of this path. Red String Maze is... kind of... I wish this area was cooler. There's not really a lot to it. Yeah, so I just need to keep going right until I hear plink, and then go back the other direction. And then go through the door. Yeah, and then... There's an actual door somewhere close by, I forget where it is. Pretty sure it's more in this direction. There we go. And then it's like a little mini maze. I keep seeing people in here. That's awesome. But yeah, that's been fun. I've also been playing more Otome, which has been a blast. Dandelion is a good game. I'm slowly making my way through. Though something did happen that something happened that scared the living daylights out of me. And it actually has nothing to do with the previous thing I mentioned about how, like, I was accidentally doing the bad ending. This is something entirely different. So, one of the tracks on that soundtrack, I forget its name offhand, but it's the, apparently it's the theme of The Wizard. Which I've not met the Wizard yet. I think I will meet the Wizard by the end of the game. Because I think he is the one that sent you the suitors in the first place. I don't really know why or how. But more to the point, the instruments used in that track are very like African flavored. It's lots African and like Australian flavored. It's lots of like didgeridoo and like sitar. Not Africa, I guess. That'd be closer to like Asia, Southeast Asia, Australia. But it's like didgeridoo and like sitar and xylophone. And I heard that track, and it ended up scaring the hell out of me, because I could hear very specific melodies in that track that are completely identical. Not just, like, somewhat reminiscent, but identical to loops of music that show up in Little Big Planet, the very first one. Now, that sounds absurd, and that's because it kinda is. So what ended up happening there was that one of the composers for Little Big Planet, Matt Clark, did most of the interactive music. Some of them he made in collaboration with Daniel Pemberton, but most of the stuff he did himself. And as it happens, he used GarageBand. And the funny thing about GarageBand is that it has a ton of, like, stock music and, like, a sample library that you can pull from when you're trying to make music, and it has, like, instrument loops. Well, the funny thing about instrument loops, I'm just gonna go... This goes through Art Gallery, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go through... Probably be better to go through... Let's see. Let's go through Blue Forest. How about that? Because I was thinking, like, I could just technically go through Japantown. If we're going to Monochrome Feudal Japan, it might be better to go through Art Gallery at least, just in case I need to be, like, somewhat close to wherever the next spot is. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah. That track, a lot of the tracks were made in GarageBand, including the Savannah interactive music, the Temple's interactive music, and the Island's interactive music. And the reason why I say this is because all three of those tracks have instrument lines that show up in Dandelion's soundtrack. And it scared me so much. But it's funny to see that that was even a connection. Also, maybe that shows something about me, like my audio autism shining through. Man, it has been a while since I've seen this place, huh? The original freaky background guys, long before Fused Faces World. I should go to Sniper Bob's locations again. It's been a long time. Speaking of Fused Faces. Hello, old friends. It feels weird that I almost consider these sprites to be old friends. Hang on, I want to get a picture of this last set. Like the tears dripping down. Okay. So where the hell am I going? The goal is Dysmorphia B. That's in the main area. Oh, Lord, I'm all the way up in the corner. Okay, so sewers actually wouldn't have been that far up. It wouldn't have been that much more of a walk. That's fine then. But I was talking with a friend because, like, we were talking about Homestuck and also about, like, Deltarune and other assorted hyperfixations. And the conversation came up that, like, I'm kind of running out of, like, video games to fixate on. In terms of, like, games that are not out yet but will be out at some point. Most of them are just out by now. And that is kind of terrifying. What do I even have to look forward to anymore? Well, more things, I guess. More cool things that I've never even heard of up until this point. Because, like, what is even there to look forward to? There's... Silksong already came out, Psychonauts 2 already came out, Deltarune is in the process of coming out, and seems to, like, you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood, seems to be running on schedule. And Chapter 5, by all accounts, is coming out in June. I don't know if that, the Toy Story 5 posting was just Toby Fox being a troll, or if it actually was real. If it is real, then it's coming out on the same day as Toy Story 5. Which, again, is hilarious. I love how these look. It's so cool. Just, like, look at that. That is so awesome looking. This probably won't be the thumbnail because I already used one of the Dysmorphia heads, but all the same, God, I love that. Oh, interesting. Hang on, let me make a bat point here and go find that small room. I very much enjoy these worlds. Oh my god. Whoa! This is like a whole... This is like the Scream. Wow, that's cool. Can I go through here with... Barry? Is this a small point? No, this is just nothing. His eyes are popping out of his head. Let me like get a little bit more of this scene just in case I need it for the thumbnail. I don't think I will. But the good news is about maps like this is that it's all black and white, right? So it's, if I need to draw over Urasuki when I'm making the thumbnail, I can just do that. I don't have to worry about the shading. That's so cool though. And then I can just bat point back. Whee! Oh, wait, I see. So, in order to get to, whatever it was, Sunlit Winter Woods, I have to go through this open mouth. Ah, there's tons of cool shit in here, too. Do I? Oh, I remember this place now. Okay. Like, that Buddha statue threw me off. Okay, so I'm in Sunlit Winter Woods. I need to go to Auguries of Innocence. I have no idea where that is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that it's in the alternate version, because I'm not going to Mystery Zone. But I'll leave a bat point here just in case. This might be the area... No, it does let me. Okay, cool. Okay, so here... Touch that point, around... Oh, no, I messed that up. Here, around, and down. I think that should have done it. Kinda doubt it. Oh, no, I'm... Oops. I need to stop doing that. Is there a way I can, like, hide this tab? Remove from toolbar. Get out of here. I see. So I need to go down and then back up. Yeah, I just saw it flicker. This is where I was going for. And this... Oh, this must be Mystery Zone, then? Yeah, cool. Nope, this is still Dysmorphia. Interesting. Music just hard stops. That's a very cool effect. God, it is eerie in here. Not that there's no music. Maybe glasses? Huh. Let me try resetting it and then going down without doing this. Because I think I saw there was other stuff off in this direction. There was like that little glasses child. As well as a teleport to Vandalized Station. So, hey, I am more than happy to go to Vandalized Station. That place is awesome. And I think it's been expanded as well, so I might actually want to go there instead of where I was going before. Okay, I just went in a circle. Yeah, if I just go a little bit to the right and then straight up, it should be right over here. Vandalized Station it is. I have also heard that Jimbo is not here anymore, and that is a... Oh. Scary. Jimbo's not here anymore. That was a mistake, and he's going to be added back later on. I really like the look of this. The anime girl. That is so funny. Like, on one hand, that feels so out of place for Tuki, but like, is it really that out of place? Oh, right, that was something else. Apparently, that like fly swarm situation that I found last time was... That was apparently a random chance thing. I don't know if it was variable 44 or if it was just like whenever you walk in the room there's a chance, but either way, it is neat. Ugh. Very, very cool. And I mean, speaking of Little Big Planet, I don't think I full... Oh, this is a... I was not expecting this to be a parallax event. That's really interesting. I wasn't expecting the camera to pan. Speaking of Little Big Planet, I was not aware of how fun the Metropolis was until a replay. But the Metropolis is so cool. Hang on one second, let me see if there's anything that I missed here. Oh! I see. So there's a path here to Promnezic Terminal if I wait for the train. Let's wait for the train. But yeah, I didn't realize how dope the Metropolis was, but it's so fun. Whoa, cool! This area's gotta be expanded from last time. I don't remember any of this. It's really nice, though. It's very small, rural town. Makes me think of, like Cumming, Georgia. Which, yes, there is there is a part of Georgia called Cumming, Georgia. And it is, like... It basically looks like this. It's, like, as far into the boonies as you could reasonably get in Georgia. Well, you could definitely go deeper, but that's the deepest that I've seen. Lots more, cattle, lots more, like, livestock and gravel roads. And I guess also Republicans, but that's kind of a given. This, I think, is new. This is an unknown location. Oh! Oh, it's one of these! Damn! It's been a long time since I've seen someone do this. I think last I saw might have been Sniper Bob. Because wasn't there stuff like this in, like, T-Folk World? But this is a Yumaniki thing, I think. Oh god. Wait a second. Wait a second here. Putting a bat point here. This looks like Red Maze. This also sounds like Red Maze. If it quacks like a duck and gets wet like a duck and looks like a duck, it's a duck. This is fucking Red Maze. Not again. One more Red Maze lookalike to the stack. I wonder if I can actually find my way around here, though. Like, there are connections. Oh, okay. Diffusional rooms is one of the paths, then. Okay, cool. I know there's more, though, and that more is what I'm looking for. Admittedly, it is somewhat barren compared to Red Maze or, like, Intestines Maze. Because I think, in terms of, like, this area makes me uncomfortable and I want to be in here as little as possible, I think Intestines Maze might win in my heart. It's either that or, it's between that and Flesh Maze. What is it? Flesh Paths World. Flesh Paths Maze, maybe? It's the area that connects up with Sea of Clouds and it's got all the heads. It's Flesh Paths something. And it's mortifying. Ooh! See, this is new. Hang on. Let's leave a bat point here. A giant windmill. And bloodstains. Here's hoping these bloodstains lead somewhere. The bloodstains are multiplying. I don't know where I'm going, but I feel like I'm going the right way. Oh, something. This is a door. Oh, bastard. Yeah, that's a one-way path. I was worried about that. Wind turbine. Yeah, here we go. Wind turbine world. It's a one-way direction. That's sad. Though I do see a path to Red-Gray Maze, which I don't know if that's where I just came out of. This is something completely different. Very interesting. This is also like a proper teleport maze. We might be here for a while. Damn it. It's like every time I go somewhere that has just two options, it makes me think that I am going the right way, and then I immediately get spat back out. Oh. Hey, I mean, this is the bottom area. This is like the... I guess I can't use a bat point. Shit. I'm gonna have to wing it, I guess. What all is in here the worth consideration? Huh. See, this is something that I kind of missed from my more recent Tuki sessions, right? It's just walking around areas that I have never seen before in my life, and just kind of just humming and hawing of where I could potentially go. I'm not currently seeing anything. But this area also seems to be quite large, so maybe I'm just getting unlucky, and maybe I'll find it relatively soon. It's the hope, anyway. Every once in a while I see a red brick and it makes me think that... okay. You don't have collision on all sides, I see. Looks like a lot of these boxes don't. Very interesting. I think I found like a ceiling of sorts. And yet I'm still finding new structures. This place must be massive. Is this where I just came out of? Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm slowly running out of both patience and time. Oh yeah, we're also out of time. Okay, cool. I'll come back here later. Once this area is like fully mapped out. It's been very cool though. And I never a dull moment with this game. I really like the worlds I saw today. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.